Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome to another episode of the Road Warrior video blog. Hard to believe, middle to late August, I guess you'd say. Anything to me, the middle of August is the 15th of August, 16th of August. So anything after that isn't the middle anymore. I know I'm a little bit, funny about that. But anyway, well, here we are, again, middle to late August. Labor Day around the corner. Wow, that's a scary thought. The year is almost over. That's even scarier. But what amazes me is all the kids going back to school. Well, it doesn't amaze me. I mean, I remember when we went back to school around Labor Day. Both grade school in Illinois and, well, I guess actually grade school, I think, in Wyoming and in Illinois, and then high school in Illinois and Virginia, and then even in college. I was always wrapping up school early June around Father's Day, and then going back to school after Labor Day. Now I know as the world has changed, I mean, Nashville schools went back a couple of weeks ago. Colleges are already back in session, and I guess anymore, if you're a Labor Day go back to school person, you're in the minority. In fact, I had friends' kids who were going back to school on August 1st, which I guess if I'd been in school, I would have been upset about it. Now I don't care so much. I don't have a kid in the race, if you will, so it doesn't affect me as to when kids go back to school. But we have this weird thing in the state of Tennessee, and I know they have it in Alabama, and they have it in a couple of other states. A couple of states where the sales tax is high, and it's called tax-free weekend. Our tax-free weekend was like August, I think, 2nd through 4th. It was started at midnight, Thursday night, Friday morning, and ended at midnight, Sunday night, Monday morning. So it was 3 days, 3 full days, where certain things, not everything, is tax-free. Certain clothing under, I think it's $150, especially like for school uniforms. Computer equipment, which is how they draw people like me in. Computer equipment, anything under $1,500, but really not even just computer equipment. Like you couldn't buy a printer and get it tax-free. There are certain rules and regulations, certain exclusions, but I actually did pick up a new MacBook Pro laptop, my first Mac laptop that weekend, and I'm getting used to it still. And it's not my main laptop yet. It's going to be. I'm finally moving into the Mac world. But what was interesting to me is just the insanity that is shopping that weekend. I mean, basically, you can't get near a Walmart or a Target without just the lines being long. And even though they staff up for it, even though they have more people on staff, it gets kind of crazy. Because again, in the state of Tennessee, sales tax can go anywhere from 7% to 9.25%. So since we don't have a state income tax, it's a good savings on some things, especially if you're buying computers and things like that. It's a great savings to buy it tax-free weekend. But it's just insane, especially when you aren't keyed into it. Because I don't have kids in school, I'm not always aware of tax-free weekend. I happened to see a TV commercial that kind of tipped me off, so I knew, well, don't do any, specific shopping, Target, Walmart, or anything like that tax-free weekend, because it's going to be crazy. Sometimes office supply stores too, your Staples, your Office Max, your Office Depot, those get a little crazy too. So it's funny, and I've seen tax-free weekends in different places, but for some reason, Tennessee, Alabama, it is just insane. I'm sure it has to do with the sales tax, but I guess they fought about taking it away, doing it, not doing it, and just everything keeps changing on a regular basis. This year, I'm glad we had a tax-free weekend. I was able to take advantage of it, get a new computer. Last year, I didn't need to buy anything, didn't want to buy anything, and didn't really care. Again, I guess, everything matters if it involves you, and if it doesn't, you really don't care, do you? Another Road Warrior video blog. I know we're rambling. Back with another episode next week. KevinMason.us, our main website. You can also find us on YouTube, too. My username there, Kevin Mason Music. Heck, I don't care where you find it. I don't care where you watch it. I just want you to watch. See you next week.